guys liked last time so much, so here are 47 more Minecraft secrets you never knew about. Number 1. Did you know that standing and walking on all of the leaves in Minecraft make the exact same sound, except for Azalea? Number 2. Did you know that bells can actually spawn in ruined portal chests and that they're as common as enchanted golden apples? Ah, you see, the command never lies. There's one right there. Have you ever seen the Minecraft splash text, put a little fence around it, or throw a blanket over it? Well, this is actually in reference to a book and YouTube apparently series called Cat Bug, or The Bravest Warriors. I read some of it, it's really weird. Number 5. While all of the secrets are really good and really interesting that you probably didn't know, all of the best ones are at the very end, so make sure to stick around. Number 6. On the overworld, the fire does not infinitely burn on bedrock. Oh, as you see, it went out. But in the end, it'll burn infinitely. It's kinda neat. Number 7. In hardcore mode, when you eat a golden apple, as you can see, the hearts there actually are not angry like the other hardcore hearts. They're just normal golden hearts. Number 8. As Whippies and the members of Sidecraft have shown, there's a secret block in Minecraft called the Moving Piston, or Block 36. And it's kind of a weird block. You can't collide with it, but other blocks do, and it's like the moving interaction state of a piston when it's moving, and you can summon it in with NBT data to look like any other block, but I bet you didn't know it was in there, did you? Number 9. We all love our Minecraft items when we throw them on the ground, but did you know that little thickness that there is to it, that little bit of 3D-ness? In older versions of Minecraft, then if you would throw an item on the ground, apparently golden apples would lose their glow. Apparently they would also face towards you, but most importantly, they're flat. Number 10. Using programmer art, or the original textures of each item and block, we find out that oak, dark oak, and acacia leaves were the exact same. In fact, every single leaf type except for jungle and spruce were the same back then. That's kinda crazy. It really adds a lot more to these two leaves though. We get to meet all of them eventually, but this is editing Awesome Player 98 here. I really don't know what was happening with some of the audio for this. It was like delayed and really loud. So instead I'm just gonna like tell you like this here. And using sand, because it is a falling block and therefore an entity, it can be launched by TNT explosions, which isn't really too useful, but when you consider that you can do this with other things as well, such as dripstone, and it's something to practice and get pro gamer at, then it's pretty cool. Number 13. Lecterns, as I've said before, are pretty unique blocks, being able to hold a book and all, but it's their advanced geometry that really makes these blocks so special. Using shorter blocks, you're able to make things like a kitty cat with its head on a table, 2 small arrows pointing in different diagonals. Or a kitty cat on a map, I guess. Way cooler than just walrus tusks that split pages, like with the enchanted book. Number 14. Ever going through the excruciatingly long end poem, and you don't want to just skip it by pressing escape, but you want to get to a specific part? Well, first off, you can hold space to make it go through even faster. And second off, you can hold control while you're holding space to make it fly by. Especially good for when you want to show all your friends that yes, Minecraft is a lucid dream. I guarantee you did not know the thing with control. Which one do you think is wider, glass pane or chains? I have no idea which one you said, and at first I thought that it was chains, but actually it's glass panes because its hitbox is 2 by 2 pixels wide, whereas a chains is 3 by 3. Learn something new every day. Sometimes in Minecraft, you learn the craziest secrets that you never knew and that will change your life forever. Well, this next Minecraft secret is going to change the way you play Minecraft forever. And it is that skull tentacles hold up sand. They look all wavy to me though. I bet you'll be using that every single day. Number 17. Something that might be a little bit more useful at least is that sand, because it is an entity, can actually float up in bubble columns like this, creating this kind of goofy effect. But don't be thinking that this is the new meta for making secret entrances to your base, because they only last 30 seconds before they all go. Well, credit to Sportskeeda and the Blockopedia for this one, but Bedrock's blast resistance actually isn't infinity. It's 3.6 million. Too blast resistant for even the highest powered fireball to blow it up. Ancient city centers actually aren't always the same. There are 3 of them. Only one of them contains a chest at the center. If you've always had problems finding them, don't worry, you're not alone. Okay, so it is my priority to bring to you Minecraft secrets that almost no one else knows about, and coming up with original ones as well, so sometimes I have to dig kind of deep. And occasionally, they're not really secrets anyone's gonna use. Skeleton leg bones in relationship to their pelvic bones are actually just so slightly off so as not to cause Z fighting. But now you know Minecraft player anatomy better than the skeleton even does. You might have seen it earlier with the command, but ruined nether portal chests can have up to 8 items in them. But you can occasionally find gold blocks in there, which I was actually surprised when I found out as well. While the actual item does, then the hitbox on maps and item frames actually don't span the full block, so while crouching at the edge of the block, then you actually can place things like torches in it. 24. If you look closely at the enchantment table book, then you'll actually notice that all of the pages are the exact same. And you'll notice that it's the same book as on the lectern. Must be one popular book then. Number 25. It's actually possible in older versions of Minecraft for blazes and other mobs with spawners to spawn in peaceful mode for just like a few frames. That chief guy showed this off in his video, Can You Beat Minecraft in Peaceful Mode? I advise you to check it out, it's really good. Number 26. Did you know that in Minecraft's code, then dungeons are actually called monster rooms? Yeah, it's really crazy to me, all the differences between the actual item names, the commands, and the code. It all just gets too confusing. Fortunately, none of us are really gonna be messing around in Minecraft's code anytime soon, I hope. So, 27. Did you know that with a little bit of almost coding and the use of some tutorials, most notable being ones from Waffles Are Better, go check him out, you're actually able to make your very own custom structures in Minecraft? I'm creating one right now for my custom dimension that's gonna come out soon, so make sure to check that out once we have more info, because it's gonna be a live premiere. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be pretty much my biggest video yet. So make sure to go check out Waffles Are Better and my video once it comes out. Number 28. There's actually 3 new secret entities in Minecraft that can actually be pretty useful. They are called the item display. It can be made really big like this, I guess. Ooh, and in this, we find another Minecraft secret is that Minecraft Diamond Swords, thing is off slightly. And thank you to Draki Series for that one. Link in the description. Really good with those command blocks. Number 29. There's also a new text display entity. And that command, thank you to WiredBoy27 for that one. Also link in the description. You can use it to spawn super serious and mature text like this. And apparently you can't see other entities from behind it. Aha, you just can't see other displays through it. And number 30, the last of these display commands is the /block display. And this command is a lot longer, but if I've typed it in correctly, oh my goodness, we have a moving block. Number 31, did you know that when phantoms were first being implemented, then they were originally going to be black instead of the blue that we know today? You can see this in old Aquatic Edition toys, and this secret was actually pointed out by the game theorists, so make sure to go check out that video. And apparently these toys are still being sold in the Philippines, so I mean, you can go get that toy if you want, I guess. Number 32. Did you know that more recording problems were happening with this, but the Warden's heart still beats even when it doesn't have AI, and it still makes its whining noises. Kinda cool, but very loud. Number 34. I guess that this episode is more command-based. It's good to know. Did you know that ancient cities have 53 different parts to them? Those are some pretty complex structures then. Did you know that picking up an item in old versions, and not even versions that are super old, but even just like 1.16.1, will change their lighting? Watch again in slow motion. You see how that left side gets really white? I don't know if you've noticed, but it doesn't do that anymore. Oh, 1.16. Always gets me in the speedrunning mood. Number 36. Now, if you haven't noticed this one before, I don't blame you. But debug sticks are able to change properties and values of certain blocks, often cases being which direction they're facing. And actually, did you know that on a fence gate, changing the direction to something opposite to it, so like east to west, actually all it does is changes that texture. And I hear you saying now, also player 98, it also changes which direction you're going to open it from. But that is in no way true. Look, I can open them both from the same way, although it does change which direction they're facing after you do it. Still pretty neat though. And you can do it in survival because you just open them up in different directions and then close them. 37. Okay, now we're actually starting to get into some of the really cool ones. Chickens, when they die, they still actually fall slower than other animals. And they even still flop their wings, which kind of sad, but it's also kind of funny. Number 8. Now this one actually surprised me a lot when I was looking for secrets to put in this video, but did you know? So basically the reason why you can see through everything in Minecraft is because it only renders the outside faces of the entire world. So as you see the middle, then it's not drawing that. But when it comes to stairs, not only does it still draw this part of the stairs that's not even visible to the player, but it also, whenever it draws stairs, draws an entire face right here. Okay, I guess the commands really are the theme of this video, but they're just so interesting. There's so many cool things you can do with them. And this one, as I was perusing through the secret Minecraft entities, really caught my attention. Apparently, there is another secret entity called interaction. And thank you to Cloud Wolf for these commands and like the whole tutorial on how this works. Go check out him. The video link will be in the description, obviously, but it can work as a hitbox, which doesn't sound too interesting until you realize you can use it to discover who last right-clicked and left-clicked on it, which can make it super useful in things like escape rooms or secrets or like map building. There's a lot of things you can do with commands. You just have to have the ability to look up tutorials for them. Number 40. When I learned about the bedrock thing, I immediately wondered if fireballs with the max explosion power could blow them up. And they can't, but I soon learned in all my testing that 1, fireballs stay on fire even when they're underwater, which I personally think is ridiculous. And 2, okay, this one I honestly think is one of the most interesting facts in the video, but I'm only going to be able to do it once because it lags out your PC so much. Summon lots and lots and lots of fireballs. The next video hopefully won't have so many audio problems, but basically lag out your PC, and yes, with lag and with the highest explosion power, you can blow up water. You see this one's blown up. It's kind of crazy. 43. Did you know that there are 73 different rooms and features inside of mansions? And 44 of those mansion rooms that they have, 2 of them have diamond blocks that naturally generate in them. One here in this glass obsidian room, and one here in this one, the 1x1 AS3. 45. Only 3 more to go. This one is definitely credit Skip the Tutorial. It's so cool that he found this one out, but it was just too cool to leave out. Villagers, librarians actually, that thing on their head is actually a book. See, it has the bookmark and everything. I, for one, totally did not notice this, and I was so impressed when I found this out. So thank you so much to Skip the Tutorial. He's really a big inspiration to this channel, and he has hundreds of Minecraft secrets that are so incredible. Make sure to go check him out. As I've said before, Skip the Tutorial is incredible. He and his Minecraft tips and secrets are just super good. They're a big inspiration to these videos on this channel, and even though I might occasionally share some of his secrets, and sometimes they may be really good ones, that doesn't mean that I've shown you all of his that are good and that you don't need to watch his channel. If anything, it shows that you should watch his channel. Make sure to check out his channel. It's really incredible. This next secret I've gotten is from him. It's super cool and it really changed Minecraft for me. And it's that if you put glass, then the void, and then you put on a map, it's actually transparent. So, if we use our invisible item frames, which by the way, the command is in the description, and Sportskeeda is the source for that great command, you place down your invisible item frame, and boom, you can take your shameless self-promotion to the next level. And shameless skip the tutorial promotion too, I guess. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. I've made sure to pick an extra exciting one for number 47. That's that from 1.0 to the current release of Minecraft, only a few textures have stayed the exact same, such as the bow, the arrow, sticks, string, beads, melon seeds, blaze rods, blaze powder, nether wart, and all the music discs in 1.0 except for disc 13. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention, dirt as a texture actually has not changed since 1.0, which I think is incredible. It really shows you how good they were at designing textures back then. Unless you're looking at the leather armor or sapling, then yeah, I'm glad that those changed. And with that, have a nice day. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to Awesome Player 98.